Good morning, Miss. I will share screen now. Okay, Miss. So I allowed you to unmute yourselves in case you want to unmute. This is the last lecture this week, last session. So we're going to recall all the things explained on the 2 days before, and we're going to continue with the part left for today. So نحن we were explaining countable and uncountable nouns. Who can just explain for us briefly the table in which shows the differences between countable and uncountable nouns, please?
Yes,
Who can explain to us briefly the table?
the countable nouns are the nouns that things that we counted. يعني اشياء فينا نحن نعدها.
Yes.
Uncountable noun من الاشياء that we cannot count them like our hair and minerals.
Okay. What is the other differences?
Difference between what?
Countable and uncountable. They are mentioned in the table, but I want someone to explain them.
Okay, countable noun can take singular and plural verb.
Yes.
Uncountable noun always takes singular verb.
Yes.
Countable nouns go with a and the, my, etc. in the singular. Uncountable nouns do not go with a and etc.
Very good, Ismail. Yes.
Countable can be used along with some, any, many, few in the plural. Uncountable noun can be used alone or with some, any, much, little, etc.
Very good.
Uncountable can use a and one, two with coffee, tea when we talk about cup, glass, bottle.
Yes. So, yes, so we said the last one, but let me just explain it again. I know you are getting lost with the last one, in which Anna, I can say this is a cup of water, 2 bottles of water, 2 glasses of whatever, 2 cups of tea, and so on. So in uncountable nouns, I can use these for the uncountable nouns in case we are using cup or 1 or 2 or glass or bottle and so on. Okay, so these are the differences between countable and uncountable nouns. Yeah, the things that we have already explained. yesterday. We also talked about a and some and any. Who can recall these, please? So can anybody explain these for us, please, other than Ismail? Nobody?
Miss, can you repeat the question? Your voice is lagging for me.
I just want someone to explain this slide for the others. We explained it yesterday, but I want you to explain it. That's it.
Okay. Yes, in the countable singular for the affirmative, you say we give it a or an. For the negative, we give it a or an, and for the question, we give it a or an. In the countable plural and the uncountable, for the affirmative, we give it some, and for the negative and questions, we give it any and any.
Yes.
And in exceptions, for questions with offer, we give them some. Questions for offer, ask for, and suggest, we give them some for countable plural and uncountable.
Excellent. Excellent. So this is what we were saying also yesterday about a and some and any. And we said that a and an are used for singular countable nouns, but the difference between them is that a is used for consonant sounds and an is used for vowel sounds. We also talked about some and any, in which some is used in the affirmative form and any is used for the negative and the question form. Okay, so these are the things you explained. We also solved an exercise yesterday. We talked yesterday about quantifiers. Who can remind us what do we mean by quantifiers? Yes, Smile.
Quantifiers are used at the beginning of the noun phrase.
Yes.
They are used to express an amount or a degree of something. They are also used with persons.
So quantifiers, as we said yesterday, are used at the beginning of the noun phrases, and they are used to express the amount or the quantity or the degree of something. Okay? Yesterday we said that there are different kinds of quantifiers. Some of them are used with countable nouns, some are used with uncountable nouns, and some of them are used with both countable and uncountable nouns. We explained the difference between them also yesterday. We also solved an exercise. Okay. Now we are going to solve this exercise together. I don't know if I can. Yes, this is much better. Okay. Listen, guys. Now what you have to do is related to logic. Yani based on your understanding to the things. You have 10 sentences. You have to continue these sentences using quantifiers, but logically. Okay? Let me just first, I put this here. Okay. Okay. You have 10 sentences and you have these quantifiers here. So you have to fill in the blanks with some of these quantifiers, but logically. The first thing you have to do, look at the noun in the sentence. If it's countable, then look at this box. If it's uncountable, you have to look at this box. And if you feel that we can use both, then you have to look at this box. Yalla, I will give you 2 minutes and then we start solving it together. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm done.
Yalla, let's see. Yes, Ismail, number 1. Yes, Ma'i, there is
There is
water in the
water.
desert.
There is no.
لا اسماعيل حبيبي, we have to use quantifiers. هيهم حطيت لك اياهم بوجهك. اسماعيل قل لي نحن هون we want to talk about water. Okay, water is a countable or uncountable noun?
Uncountable.
Uncountable. طيب انت حسب معرفتك يعني. In the desert, there is a big amount of water.
No.
So use one of the quantifiers in the box.
Little amount.
What?
A large amount of a little.
Yes, Maya.
There is a large amount of water in the desert.
بس انتوا عادة in the desert بيكون في a large amount of water. بالصحراء في مي.
No.
ما قالكم logically.
Oh no.
يعني there is what? ما
A
هي
little,
قدامكم.
a little amount of water.
Yes, there is a bit water in the desert.
A bit, a little, there is little, there is very little water in the desert. كلهم
I
فيكم
said
تعملوه.
amount.
A millionaire has money. Money is countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable, يلا.
A
A
millionaire
millionaire
has a
بيكون
large
مليونير
amount,
بيكون معه شوي مصاري أو كتير.
a
Yes,
large
Gabi.
amount of money.
Yes, Gabi.
There is no nitrogen in it.
No, نحن we're talking about number 2 يا Gabi.
A millionaire has a large amount of
Thank you.
money.
There is nitrogen in H2O. Yes, Gabi.
There is no nitrogen in H2O.
No, it's wrong. لأنه logically there is a bit nitrogen in H2O or very little nitrogen in H2O. The flag of USA has stars are countable or uncountable. Stars.
مثل stars بالعالم أو على الأمريكان flag.
Stars is countable or uncountable. لا أكيد على الأمريكان flag مش
Uncountable.
stars in the sky.
Uncountable.
Okay, طب what can we say? Do you know the
Seven.
numbers of the stars on the American flag?
No.
No, طب what can we use? طلعوا على البوكس تبع countable nouns. Look at the box.
Several.
Very good, excellent, several. There, type number 5, there are fish in the Atlantic. Is this countable? فينا نعد how many fish is there in the Atlantic? Yes?
No.
So there are, now this is uncountable.
No.
We can say a large number of, no, this is a, sorry, fish is countable. So we can say a large number of fish in the Atlantic. Okay. Number 6, monkeys have hair. Hair is countable or uncountable?
Uncountable.
Uncountable, very good. يعني احنا we have to look at the box of the uncountable nouns. So much, a bit, a large quantity. What? How do you see monkeys into? Do they have much hair or a bit hair? Or very little
No.
hair? انتوا based on your information يعني. They have chicken at puppies every day.
A large quantity of
فينا
chicken.
نقول a large quantity. There aren't good movies showing. Any, excellent. I don't have money. I only have, yes, Gabi.
I don't have enough money.
Excellent. There are hospitals in, I couldn't read the name of this country. Hospitals is countable.
Yeah, several, yeah, few.
Many. Both of them are correct. Okay. These are the quantifiers and their meanings, some of the quantifiers and their meanings. And there's a chart in which when can you use each one of them. There is one more exercise and we finish. In this exercise, you have to fill with much, many, lots of, a lot of, little, most, a little, a few, and few. كمان you can find in one sentence أكتر من one quantifier fits. Choose one of them يعني. Maybe حدا يقول many, حدا يقول a lot of, واثنيناتهم يكونوا صح. Okay, this is what I mean. Yeah, let's start doing it. You have 2 minutes. When you finish, we correct it and we end up the session.
So done.
يلا, we will give them 1 more minute. يلا, Miss, who would like to start? يلا يا Gabi, number 1.
It seems we have had many assignments in English this year.
Very good. Many. A lot of. We can use different, okay? Number 2, how do we have to read this week? Yes, Adam.
How much?
How what?
Much.
Yes, how much? Number 3, Americans don't like George Bush. Yes, Celine.
Lots of or most.
Yes, we can use most, many. Very good. There aren't very books in the library. There aren't what?
Little.
Many. There aren't many books. I think he drank wine last night.
Lots of wine.
A lot of, or lots of, very good. I have had headaches already because of the stress.
You?
I have had already يعني because of the stress. ما مس فكروا منطقيا إذا بتريدوا بس please. ما حدا عم بيشكي لك. I have had a lot of headaches already لأنه أنا من الأساس I am having headaches. I didn't use fertilizer last spring. That's why we had weeds. Weeds and little insects. So I didn't use a lot of fertilizers last week. That's why we had so many weeds. It has rained very this summer. That's why the grass is brown. It has rained very.
Much.
No. ما الgrass is brown. لو شتت كان الgrass green. Yes, Gabi.
Very little.
Thank you. Thank you. Number 9, people know as much about computers as Jack does. Yes, Gabi.
A few people know.
Few, very
know
good.
as
I'm having trouble passing by driving test. I'm having,
Yes.
A few
yes,
trouble.
Lots of trouble.
many troubles or a little or whatever. So you have the answers here. And كمان many different answers يعني. So this was everything for today. Thank you for attending and I will see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye.